Hey, I just want to talk about last night's Monday Night Raw from Buffalo, New York. I thought it gave some really great action with a multitude of matches, and of course, the big angle at the end with the bloodline. But let's get into it. We opened the night with Stephanie Vaquer in the ring, calling out Liv Morgan, saying she wants her title back. This brings out the Judgment Day, and they proceed to beat down on Stephanie. This brings out Becky Lynch, trying to make the save, but the two baby faces get overwhelmed by the Judgment Day. They have an interaction later on in the night. We learn that Roxanne will fight Stephanie in her return match next week when Raw is in Ottawa. So, all in all, good segment. Still creates conflict between the two baby faces. And I'm guessing it's going to lead to a triple threat at Sunday night's main event, but that hasn't been made official yet. But all in all, good segment. Then we get to the first match of the night, which was actually made during a commercial break that those of us on Netflix in the US did not see. Javon Evans fought JD McDonough in a really, really good match. I like how they worked on Javon's knee, how he sold throughout the match. Really solid stuff here. Really good work. The only thing I would have changed is Javon not winning with the OG cutter. Do something that plays off the knee, but all in all, really solid work. After the match, Big Cass comes out and attacks Javon again, but Javon, being the babyface that he is, said he wasn't done challenging Big Cass if that's all he has. Big Cass comes out and decimates Javon again. So, a lot of great stuff here. We continue to build the Big Cass, Javon stuff. Really good. We now go to the first of two Mexico City tournament matches with Ray Phoenix versus La Fiscal. And I thought this was the weaker of the two matches. I think El Fiscal was a little bit nervous being on international TV for the first time. They eventually found a rhythm that I thought was good, but overall, I thought this was the weaker of the two tournament matches on this week's episode. But not bad. Just, it started out a little bit clunky, in my opinion. We get a promo from Lyra Valkyria stating that after she became Women's Intercontinental Champion, she got nothing, she got no acclaim, no reward. Really solid promo here, which led to a really solid back and forth between her and Sol Ruca. These two women, I think, are trying to tell management that they deserve better booking. Because, good lord, these women really lay it all out there. Sol Ruca gets the win with a Soul Snatcher as we continue to build her back up. I'm guessing she's going for her Intercontinental title again, but I would honestly move her up to the Women's Championship. I think she's proven what she needs to prove on the Intercontinental title reign, but I understand giving her the redemption arc. But all in all, really good match between Lyra and Sol. Then we go backstage with the Vision and Bron Breakker still in a catatonic state of sorts, thinking about Olufemi being the future of WWE. This leads to Braun coming out, then Paul coming out, and saying that people need to not make mistakes and understand who the future is. Open Family comes out. They have a nice back and forth. I like this a lot. And this sets up the match for Sunday night's main event. Booking another Atlanta boy and a main event spot. Smart for the event booking. On the live events, Ron Breaker's been decimated by Oba, and I have no doubt that this will happen in Atlanta. But I think it'll be a good match before it happens. Yeah, really good stuff here. We then get to the second of the Mexico City tournament matches with El Hijo Dr. Wagner Jr., or as they said on commentary, Dr. Wagner the Third. Easy for me to say. I thought this was far and away a better match than the first tournament match we saw. Hard hitting. There was crisp. I can't even talk today. There was crisp action in this. But all in all, I don't think the outcome was in doubt here. Dragon Lee wins and advances on to the tournament. Now we're going to get Penta. I'm guessing we're going to get Penta and Phoenix in the finals. It makes no sense not to. And the Lucha Brothers face off against one another with Penta facing Roman Reigns in Mexico City. But that's just my guess. Chad Gable and Rey Mysterio had a banger, which I had no doubt that they would. When Rey was looking like he might win against Chad, the crowd in Buffalo went nuts. Great stuff. Great work from everyone involved. Man, when wrestling sings, it sings, man. It just does. Good work from Chad Gable. Good work from Rey Mysterio. And we will see what's next for Chad. Then we get the closing segment with Roman Reigns being delivered solo by the Usos. I like what they did here, although there are inconsistencies with this storyline all over the place. Why is Jacob now getting mad that the Usos are being presented lieutenantship when the Usos were getting mad? Particularly Jay was getting mad that Roman gave Jacob that Ula father move for being the right-hand man. It just comes across as weird. This stuff with Solo was great. I like that LA Knight and Solo got the better of the bloodline here. I think it creates a different dynamic here. Really solid stuff. We're definitely building the War Games, I have a feeling. But is it going to be Jacob on the side of the bloodline or on the side of the Renegades? And you gotta think Royce Keys. Sorry, I almost called him Powerhouse Hobbs again. Royce Keys will be back. And it'll be interesting how the sides come together. Like I said, all in all, really good solid episode of Raw. From an action and storyline standpoint, no complaints.